hitting, slamming, knocking each other. It's just great.
Everybody knows about the beasts of pro football. Now meet the beauties of the game, the NFL's hottest cheerleaders. 90s women that mix glamour, sports, and smarts in a championship combination.
There's definitely an element of glamour and sex appeal. We're not little girls, that's for sure.
But it's so much more than that. We are vivacious and outgoing, and we're well-spoken and intelligent.
What makes our team the hottest is when everybody is working as a team. We become the #1 squad.
In searching for the NFL's hottest cheerleaders, we went behind the scenes at calendar shoots and around the country, where every squad is a mirror image of the team they cheer for. Now the choice is yours. See if you can pick the NFL's hottest cheerleaders. In searching for the NFL's hottest cheerleaders, we traveled from San Diego to Philadelphia, from Miami to LA. But our first stop was deep in the heart of Texas, where the legends of the Old West live on. And one of the greatest legends packs pom-poms instead of pistols, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Smile when you say that, mister.
Before the Cowboys cheerleaders started, cheerleading was strictly pyramids, stunts, chants, and rah-rah. And what Dallas started and innovated was dancing, beautiful, glamorous, sexy women on the sidelines, something new, something different to the NFL. We're not California and we're not the East Coast. We are Texas. And there's something big and beautiful about Texas and Texas women.
I think because everybody says the prettiest girls are in Dallas, so that makes me feel pretty good.
Another tradition for the Dallas cheerleaders that's shared by other squads is the annual calendar shoot.
Maintain that same attitude, but I want the camera melted and eyes open and into the camera intensely. Good shot. A little bit more calendar girl look on the face.
Well, I think you have to be glamorous to get people's attention. You know, you've got to first make people look at you and then listen to you and then respect everything else you stand for. Next is a uniform shot, same girl.
So let me run.
Scurry.
I think the best part about this calendar shoot is just the spontaneity. There's nothing stale about these pictures. There's a lot of life in everything that's happened on film.
I love showing off in public. I'm kind of a clown. I like being laughed at, and I always have been at school and everything. The funnest thing to me about doing this calendar shoot has been coming out to this big western town. A lot of people always think of Texas and Dallas as we talk like this and we have boots on and we wear chaps every day and we ride horses to work. But it's not like that. It's just like every place else. We got a big city and then you have your little towns. But I think it's kind of neat that we're doing our calendar in the cowboy tradition.
It's like a dream come true for me. I've been waiting years and years for this kind of moment. Making the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders in the public all the time. It's just something that's just like a little girl's dream to me. And I have waken up. I'm not real good at sultry.
She's too cute.
I think you have to have a positive attitude, a lot of energy, be able to really pump the fans up and cheer the Cowboys on. And I just think it's a lot to do with goodness in your heart.
I can't even believe I was picked to be on the calendar shoot.
All last year I sat up in the stands with my little binoculars and I looked at all the cheerleaders and I felt like I knew them. But now, personally, getting to know them, it's really been a special time for me.
I was a little girl and I dreamed of becoming one. If I saw one, I would have gone crazy, but I never got to meet one. But I sure watched them and I loved them.
A lot of people say that when I tell them that I'm an accountant, they don't believe it because it's not anything about my personality at all. And they think of an accountant, you know, with little glasses and sitting on a desk with a pencil. And so every woman wants to feel sexy. He wants to feel beautiful. When you feel beautiful, when you feel sexy, when you feel like you have that appeal, it makes you really, really want to put out more energy, and which makes a better performance.
I think the weirdest thing that happened was laying in that trough over there with all the hay and all the bugs crawling on me. We're sitting there trying to look sexy, but it wasn't working. Cheerleaders are fantasies to people. They don't think that they're real. They think that they're untouchable. They think that they're bigger than life. Well, I like to think that I'm bigger than life. I try to make people think that I'm a real enthusiastic person, and when I come into a room, I like people to to jump back. But when people meet us, they see how down to earth we are.
It's like when you were a little kid in kindergarten and you'd see your teacher at the grocery store. You think, oh my gosh, she goes grocery shopping. But I mean, she's a person too. It's just the same type fantasy, I think.
What I do for a living is teach 4th grade. Teach wonderful little children. I love it. But they know that, on the weekend, hey, Miss Rouse is the cheerleader. And really, it started out just as a joke with my students. I said, you need to go out and try for stuff. And they said, well, Miss Rouse, you put your money where your mouth is. And so I told them on a Friday, I said, okay, Miss Rouse is trying out for Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. And I came back on Monday never thinking that I would make it, and I did. And they just screamed and went crazy.
It's so self-gratifying to know that there have been so many girls before me go through the same thing I've gone through. And those girls are still out there watching to make sure we're doing the same things they did.
Give me a little bit more flirtation with the eyes and with the body language. Good.
I am definitely the type of person who loves to perform in public. I mean, I've always been the little entertainer in the family. If there's ever a song to sing, I would always get up and sing a little song, do a little dance. We don't try to be overly sexy. We really try to just be ourselves and let a little bit of sexiness, I guess you could say, roll in there. I'm very sensitive, very honest. What you see is what you get. I like people to be honest with me. I'm your friend to the end. That's how I am. So I'm just Amy.
This ring is something that you work real hard for, and it is based on tradition. And having maybe 500 girls in the whole world that are wearing this same ring, it's the only thing you take with you when you leave. You don't take the uniform, this is what you take in your memories. And every time I look at my finger, I'm very happy.
3, 2, 1, action.
Go Cowboys!
That's great, ladies. That's a wrap.
Becoming an NFL cheerleader is a long and rocky road. And half a continent away in Los Angeles, as many as 1,000 hopeful women line up to see if they can be a part of the glitzy, glamorous tradition of the Raiderettes. We'll follow the squad throughout the show as they prepare for another season. And we'll see if we can find out what special something it takes for the Raiderettes to become one of the NFL's hottest squads.
Well, yes, I think there is, but we'll keep that a secret.
They're flashy. I think it's hot. It's definitely hot.
It's because they just have a look, and they're clean, but yet they're sexy. People just are very attracted to them.
California girls are different, and Raiderettes are a class above even California girls.
And they want somebody that's awesome, actually. There's no room for mediocrity, so they got a lot of women to choose from.
Remember, ladies, it's what I say you weigh.
Look at the people. It's exciting. It's a lot of energy here, a lot of positive energy.
How does it look?
We're going to go on down.
In the first round of the tryouts, the women get just one shot to catch the eye of the judges.
I try to be the fan that sits in the last row, and if I can see a smile or a gleam in the eye, that's what I look for in the girls.
I feel like Sally Fields in the Oscars. They like me.
They are the stereotypical overachievers. They want it all and they can have it all.
All right, ladies, look at your numbers carefully. 302.
But the euphoria of the first round is short-lived. The finals, with its ultimate dance competition, is only 2 weeks away.
Congratulations, ladies.
In the finals, the new hopefuls are joined by the veterans, where judging in a solo interview begins a grueling 18 hours of competition.
It's tough. It's thick out there. There's a lot of beautiful girls and, a lot of people that want those spots.
I just told the judges when they said, what do we use as a standard? I said semi-awesome at the minimum.
Because this is like it, this is it.
Oh, hurry up. It seemed like the longest 2 weeks of my life.
This is me. Stick me in front of these 20 judges, and I just am a nervous wreck. Stick me in front of 20 million people, and I love it.
And Lisa, you're right. This is still as nerve-wracking as ever. I don't understand why. I was really calm before all this, but you walk up these stairs and something clicks inside you.
But in every NFL cheerleading competition, looks are just simply not enough.
It's a contradiction to a lot of the other things I do. I have a master's degree and I've worked in politics. I'm, in the back a few times, but this is my time to be in front in the spotlights.
It's been 6 years, and I need time with the girls again. I miss it.
If you make it, great. If you don't, life goes on. There's life after Raiderette tryout. If I make it, on the other hand, I'll be very, very happy. So.
And at the heart of the cheerleading challenge is proof that the women of the NFL are the same as everyone else on the field. They're athletes too, the best and the brightest. And as hopes rose and dreams died, the judges held their final vote.
Well, I made it!
Oh, what a scream!
I feel honored, and I feel very privileged to be back on the squad.
Presenting the 1992 Raiderettes, and the hard work's only just begun.
First, welcome.
As we traveled up and down the West Coast, looking for the NFL's hottest cheerleaders, the energy from every squad lit up our way. And we followed that California sun all the way to San Diego, where members of the squad were enjoying free time together at one of the area's famous beaches before the start of their calendar shoot.
1, 2, 3, break! Let's do it! Yeah!
Let's go party down on the beach all day.
California girls are outdoorsy and athletic, maybe a little bit tomboyish, but down to earth and open-minded.
And away from the field, every woman has her own California dream.
For me, the perfect date would be starting off with a stroll along the beach, maybe having a picnic by the water's edge in a secluded part of the beach.
The sound of the waves behind me and no disturbances, laying there in the hot sun.
To have some fun, some romance, to laugh, to talk, just be with someone that you really care about.
Let's go party down at the beach all day.
Tiffany's a Seattle transplant, so they all went for a tour in true San Diego style.
I love being in the water. I love being in San Diego. It's a new experience for me. I've lived in a cloudy town for too long.
I love everything in the water. I love everything in the beaches of San Diego. Love San Diego. That's why I'm here, and that's why I represent it.
As we've said, every squad is the mirror image of the team and the town it represents. And for all NFL cheerleaders, staying in shape is part of their game plan. So the Charger cheerleaders know that can mean a kickoff in the sand and surf.
you bond a lot in rehearsal because you go through a lot together. Bottom line, it's the girls and the friendships and just having fun. We goof off as well as be serious, and that's the best part of it.
As the photo session began, we had a chance to talk with the women on a more personal level, where we found out that their dreams and aspirations were as bright and multidimensional as the women themselves.
Well, I'm currently in my 4th year at Cal State Fullerton. My major is pre-med. After that, I plan on going to chiropractic college and then hopefully open my own practice someday. The first quality I look for in a man is a good sense of humor. I like someone who can make me laugh, someone who can laugh with me, has a great personality, one who's caring as well as trusting. That's a great man.
I work for a sportswear company. Although we focus on dangerous sports, cutting edge type of things like extreme skiing, race car driving, things like that, a little more action. It's a rush. If something's going well in the game or something happens that the fans like, it's really strange. It seems to roll down off of them and onto us. And sometimes you find yourself doing things that you wouldn't think you'd be doing. And it's not like raw sex appeal, but it's just naturally there. It's when you're playing up to somebody and performing for somebody, it comes out. And I think it's healthy. Confident and comfortable with yourself, I think it is sexy.
I'm currently attending Grossmont Junior College with a child development major for the physically and mentally handicapped. What I want to do with kids in the future, make a difference, help them, have an influence on them, take the time and patience and love that I have for them and give it to them and share it with them. Performing in public, it's great. I've always been one of those that's been a ham with people and a ham with the public. Just give me people and I'll dance in front of them. Doesn't matter if they want to see me or not, I'll do it.
I graduated recently from college and I'm a nurse. I think the projection that I'd like to give would be not vulgar or unattractive, an athletic sort of sexiness. In a man, I look for the qualities of sensitivity and caring, a lot of loving. I'm a demanding person in that area, I guess I would say.
Back up in LA, the Raiderettes were continuing to prepare for the season in a series of workouts that last several months. And while the dance styles vary with every NFL cheerleading squad, the rigors of rehearsal are the same across the league. And certainly, one of the secrets of the Raiderettes' success is a feeling of fun and a sense of humor, especially at their calendar shoot.
Good. Kendra, I'm so glad you're here. You gotta help me. Do my makeup, please. We have a shoot today.
Oh, no. I don't want to have to work that hard today.
What?
I'm Kendra. Give me one of the pretty girls. I'm not doing her.
Linda, do you want that kitty? Do you want me to bring it to rehearsal?
Where did it come from?
It came from a mama kitty.
It came from its mommy.
She's blonde.
What?
Entertainment. I love to be out there in front of the crowd, but I love to perform. I mean, set me in front of a camera and there it goes.
Pull that down.
What's going on over there?
We're pulling the top down. And it's sort of like sometimes when guys go like this.
Away from all of the preseason preparations, the calendar shoot is a chance for every squad to define themselves and their particular style through the lens of the camera.
Good. Well, that's terrific.
They want to get the personality across. They want to give something for the audience that's pleasing to look at. Of course, look at their outfits. I mean, right there itself.
Time out.
I think this is a tough job. Hope I remember to load the camera.
Do you think I should go with a natural look?
That's what I think.
Oh, okay. I'll tell him you said so.
All right, the medallion's got to be right in the middle. Oh, you're beautiful. You're terrific. Isn't she good? Great. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big smile. Good, that's it. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh.
Girl. You're right. Good job.
When they do it, you look voila.
And the Raiderettes are known the glamour girls. It's so funny, when you have your uniform on, all of a sudden you're somebody special and you're treated just with the utmost respect.
Let me see that sweet smile. Come on. Yeah, see? Yeah, I knew you was in there. I knew it was in there. Okay, now do the other way. Great. Perfect. Okay, keep the hair away there. Good. Oh, that's gorgeous.
And a lot of times they already think, oh, Raiderettes, you know, they're just untouchable, they're just there. And when I start talking, I open my mouth, I have people rolling, they're laughing.
Oh, thank you. It's like a new trend. The first game, we're probably going to go out looking like this, everybody.
I'm a regular person that goes out in a uniform and cheers on Sunday.
Do you like the curlers better? That looks funny.
I like
Destroy that film.
Yes.
I want a copy of that.
Okay, let's start all over.
Back across the country, the hard-driving energy of the East Coast is matched by their cheerleaders. And few squads drive harder than the women of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Come for a ride with us.
Is this what America wants to see? We're looking for the human look.
Variety is very important in the calendar. We come up with some ideas that are crazy, and by coming up with crazy ideas, we pick some cheerleaders that you think don't mind doing kind of far-out things. When you're trying to achieve sophistication and a sexy mood in some shots, you're trying to achieve a fun look in others. And some of our pictures, the pose may be a very sultry type pose. With the one we did this morning of coming out of the pool, it's a very sexy shot, but it's a kind of classic sexy. So there's a difference there.
Beyond cheerleading, in the shadows is a lot of hard work, practice, and girls with a very intelligent mind on their shoulders.
I got a job as a cardiac rehab specialist.
I've graduated from Temple University in May with a Bachelor of Science degree, and I'm now pursuing a career in law.
I am a 7th grade English teacher. I get to teach the ones whose hormones are raging all over the place. No, they're cute kids. Like when you go into teaching, you put on your glasses, you put your hair back, and you try and subdue yourself as much as possible. And here you feel very glamorous and beautiful, and you're treated very nicely.
Okay, besides cheerleading, I work for a weight loss program. It's based in Cherry Hill, and I'm not on the program. I work out for this body. I love performing, I love dancing. That's why I do this. Sexy means to me basically revealing things you probably wouldn't reveal sometimes. It's a feminine side to women that we like to show a little bit more than you would on an everyday. I don't show this at work, but I like doing it at night or at games. Guys are out there, they're watching a sport, and I think they want to watch something a little feminine, not just guys in big shoulder pads and hitting each other. Philadelphia fans are great, they're rowdy. South Philly fans usually yell, hey, how about those cheeks in the middle? But they're the best fans. They're there whether it's raining or snowing or whatever it may be. It's great.
I was selected as one of the sexiest singles of the Delaware Valley in November. And what that entailed is Evening Magazine followed me around for 24 hours one day. They went to my school, my home, they went to cheerleading practice. It was a lot of fun. I think the sex appeal part of what I do is in everybody. I think everybody's sexy in some way. They just have to know how to bring it out. So I think the best part is having that glamour, but also building friendships that are going to last a lifetime. Right. And our squad is an example of just that.
That was great.
Our squad is fantastic. It's true. When you get on our squad, it is like having 35 brand new sisters.
Okay, after all that work they did, I'm just going to dive right in.
I'm driven, I think. I'm really determined. When I decide I want to do something, I really focus. Just kind of make it happen. I've been a DJ for 5 years. I love music. I love every kind of music. My favorite music is rap music. We were over in London at the American Bowl, and the fellas there, you know, when they want to show their admiration for the cheerleaders, they stand up and they yell out real loud. They're like, "Splendid legs, love." I mean, splendid legs. This is not a term that you'd hear down at that stadium in Philadelphia. We're moving on, and in the 90s, the cheerleaders are sexy, and the people like it. It sells, you know, it sells calendars and probably sells some tickets too.
Rewards, calendars, shooting for calendars. I've always had a dream of being on a billboard or cover of a magazine. Closest I've got to it was being in the calendar, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. Signing it's the best. People come up and say, "Can you sign this?" And you're like, "Hey, this is me." It's just a name, and you sign it, and it's great. It makes a lot of people happy. That's all, folks.
In the heartland of America, NFL cheerleading takes on a rousing college feel. And while the Midwestern cheerleaders heat up the crowd in their chilly stadiums, the Raiderettes called a timeout from their practice schedule. In a town where every woman's an actress and Hollywood dreams can come true. And when we asked the Raiderettes if their dream of being the NFL's hottest squad was possible, they all voted a straight Raider ticket.
It's Hollywood, babe. That's Raiderettes.
Because we sparkle.
See? We can put on our uniform and sparkle, and we can put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and sparkle at the same time. Comes from within.
Everybody wants to be in LA at some point in their life, just to see what it's all about.
Every girl dreams of coming to LA. Every girl dreams of being a professional cheerleader and being with the infamous silver and black, the Los Angeles Raiders. I mean, that's what every girl wants to be.
We are exactly what Los Angeles is. We're a melting pot. Every fan in the stand could look down and find someone that they feel is beautiful.
And that's a quality that's shared by every NFL cheerleading squad.
My exotic look? I'm Japanese and American Indian, Navajo Indian. And my parents met in grade school in Riverside. Here I am. Who am I as a person? Bubbly, vivacious, easygoing, a jokester, someone who is very much into athletics, very much into entertainment. Throw a camera in front of me and I just light up. I'm just fun. I just enjoy life. I'm very genuine, I'm very sincere, and emotional.
I like modeling because I like to be in front of the camera. It's a way of kind of stepping out of reality, this fantasy world that you can create for yourself. I must definitely think that cheerleaders are a fantasy to people, especially the Raiderette cheerleaders. There's some kind of aura about us that it's like a mystique that people just want to know who we are and what we're all about. And I think that that's part of the excitement is the mystery. And I don't need to say any more.
I was on the squad for 85 and 86, and I'm back again. It gets me out of my shell because for a long time I was very shy, insecure, and it makes me feel good about myself. I want people to see past the outside and see the inside. And I'm a very loving, giving, and warm-hearted person.
The run for success in cheerleading draws as much from entertainment as it does from athleticism, where the idols of pop culture, many who were also cheerleaders, lead the way.
I collect Diana Ross memorabilia. She was a role model for me. She represented everything that I always wanted to be. The glamour, the status, everything about her. Her personality. She was kind of, can you say bitchy? And I liked that, you know? She was a get the job done kind of lady, and that's the kind of person that I wanted to be.
Oh, it's the biggest honor that's ever happened to me. And I sometimes think, gosh, you know, I can't believe I'm here. I look around at all the different girls and they're so beautiful, and I think I'm one of them. Makes me feel really good. It's funny because I'm one way as a Raiderette and I'm another way outside. You know, when I put on a Raiderette uniform, I feel like I can do anything. I feel like I could just take on whatever my dreams are.
And Gretchen, with her master's degree, represents the new cheerleader of the 90s.
Glamour and sex appeal in cheerleading is really inherent in the word itself, but it's so much more than that. We are vivacious and outgoing, and we're well-spoken and intelligent, and athletes are idols to young boys, where young girls need an idol too, and I think that, you know, cheerleading is really a positive role model.
With a major in biology at UCLA, Christy has also found the balance that's necessary to be an NFL cheerleader in the 1990s.
I describe myself as very lively, very bubbly, smart though too. So don't let it fool you. No time for being down. It's a very simple concept.
If there is one common bond that unites all of the women of the NFL, it is that belief in themselves, where equal measures of spirit, a sense of community, and a championship attitude enhance the NFL experience. Heading back east out of LA, we caught some of the hottest squads in 3 time zones. And in New Orleans, even the owner gets in the act. Next stop, Miami, home of the Dolphins. It's a city baked by the sun and driven by the rhythms of a tropical beat. And as the Miami cheerleaders prepared for their very first calendar, there was one thing they knew they had to do.
Gotta dance! Gotta dance! Gotta dance!
What I'm
trying to capture with the dancing is really 80% of what being a Miami Dolphins cheerleader is all about.
You just go. Your body just starts moving and you can be yourself, really.
Dancing is something that gives you a feeling that's unbelievable. To me, it's very important. It's something that is a way for me to show my feelings.
Hot. What makes the Miami Dolphins cheerleaders hot? Is I love dancing.
Hot. Okay, this is going to be real high fashion looking with the background. Okay, stay still. This is the first calendar the Miami Dolphin cheerleaders have done. You're going to see the talent behind it, the glamour, the beauty, and you're going to see Miami and how beautiful Miami is. The shoot that I've enjoyed the most, and I think the girls have enjoyed the most, is the shoot with the Dolphins.
There you go, that's great. Come on Eddie! Be in love with the Dolphins.
I like the posing, the smiling, the energy that I get from everyone that I work with.
Real happy now, real happy. Dolphins your best buddy.
I know this sounds crazy comparing cheerleaders to Dolphins, but if their personalities could be like our mascot, if they could be warm with people, respond to the fans the way the Dolphins respond to people, that would be excellent.
Good, this will be great. Okay.
What I've enjoyed most about shooting the calendar, you feel great. You have people doing your makeup and doing your hair, and you feel so glamorous, and you feel like a movie star, kind of.
Try to get it a little more sideways. Good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, up. Energy. Great. Let's just keep repeating it.
If I had to describe myself, I think that I would be an outgoing, exciting, fun person to be around.
Okay, strike.
I think I've enjoyed being with the other girls. This is more time that we get to spend together.
Try to get 2 or 3 jumps off by the time you get to this spot.
And this is something new that we haven't done yet, so it's another challenge for me.
I want you to smile through this whole thing. We're not looking for cheesecake, we're looking for class.
I don't think it's sex appeal. I think it's the classy look. The look that we present, I think, as Miami Dolphin cheerleaders.
Good, you look great. Good, that's perfect.
To make every shot just perfect, to make the perfect calendar that all our fans will have.
Great, Janet. Great, you look great. Great, Janet. All right. Right, perfect, very good.
I want you to go straight up the middle, to the left. That's to you. Hopefully you catch it.
You block for me.
Try to block them together. Okay. Touchdown.
All right.
Oh, I wouldn't move away from Miami for anything. I was born here and raised here, and I enjoy the beach a lot. Puts you in a weekend mood.
What makes us hot is that we are a team, that we are the all-American team. We're not just looks and we're not just good-looking bodies. We're a good dancing team. We're one all together.
It's finally game day for the Raiderettes, where it all comes together, even after 6 years.
It's strange. It's been a long time since I've been back, but it just feels like it's only been a few months. Wow! This is what it's all about. this is it. This is the Raiders. You know, the Coliseum, and just a feeling you get when you walk in, and excitement, and all the girls getting excited. It's first game, first game. I'm so glad to be back. I really am. I can't wait for this game today.
This is my 10th year. This is my last year, so every one of these games is real important. Don't tell anyone what I just told her. No, this is it. Honest to gosh, this one's it. 10.
Before every game, vets, rookies, and returnees receive a rose to honor their unique contribution to pro football. A simple token of thanks that's earned by every squad in the NFL. The new women of the 90s that mix glamour, sports, and smarts for their own championship combination. The NFL's hottest cheerleaders.
It's really exciting. This is the best part. You work real hard from May till now, and you just get out here and it makes it all worthwhile.
It's awesome. I'm loving this. This is the high. This is why I try out every year. This is why I've been here for 7 years. All these people, that's why I'm Raiderette.
When I get out on the field, I get goosebumps. Goosebumps run from head to toe through my body.
And when you look up and there's 60,000 people yelling down what you're yelling, it's amazing.
It's contagious. You dance till you think you can dance no more, and then you dance again.
It's just incredible. It's one of the most exciting things I've ever done. I just love it.